Move from queuing to the field. All right, I see motion. I see people getting to the field. We got 2 bots that need to be coming over. We need to get started, folks. Let's go, let's go. If you are 187.75, 33,601, you need to be over here at the red queuing table. If you are 142.13 or 245.47, you need to be over here on the blue table. We need to get queued up and get started up, folks. We have 2 bots on the field, ready to go. Looks like 1 blue, 1 red. We're missing the other. Okay, we got both red robots over here. We're looking for 20391. 20391. We're waiting for your Tungsten Tigers. Please come to the field. 20391. Waiting. Come on, we're on the field. We're waiting for you to show up. Looks like we've got 1 blue that needs to be over on the Blue Alliance queuing table for the next match. Looks like the red side's good. Good thing about being at the queuing table is you get to talk to your partner to see what they can do to help you, and you can tell them how you can help them. It's more than just sitting waiting for the match. We're moving along, all the robots getting preloaded, positioned. FTA is going through, checking the different robots, checking, make sure that they're turned on, making sure that their driver station is connected with the robot. Everything needs to be correct at this moment because once we start, they cannot stop and check and correct anything. Starting position for the robots are always touching the wall. They can be crooked, they can be straight, as long as they have 1 wheel or 1 part of the robot touching the wall. If they're over here, they still need to have some robot part touching the goal. Autonomous is fun because they're all pre-programmed, so they need to be very careful about where they start because that's where their robot's going to start and doing whatever they programmed it to do. All right, we're waiting for a battery. For 21-536 needs a battery if their teammate can bring one. Quickly. The longer we take, the longer we're going to be here. All right, it's on. It has to boot up. They'll get contact with their driver station. They have a little light on the robot controller hub. It usually turns green when it's ready. It's blue right now. And we have a green on the bot. We should have contact with the driver station. Looks like the red side's all ready to go. We've got 1 team on the blue side we're trying to get set up. All right, let's randomize. Oh, we have ID 23. Colin was thinking 22. It's purple, green. All right, red side, thumbs up if you're ready to go. Blue side, thumbs up from everybody if you're ready to go. Scoring. Ref. FTA. All right, we're ready to go. On 3, 2, 1, go. Push the button. I think it looks like we've got one team that is going to wait. All right, 21-536. Fired 2 out of 3 made it. Their partner 9102 was making some long shots, came close. We have 14-9-59. That is a little off. They'll get that. 21-536. Looks like they got their autonomous that is set up to go ahead and pick up the balls where they should be.
Drivers,
that's
pick up
the
your
end
controllers.
of autonomous.
3, 2, 1.
And go for teleop. This is where the people on the sides are actually going to do something. Move the robot around, aim it. Looks like 2391 is trying to set up. 21-536 got their 3. 1, 2, 3. Very fast shooter. 9102. Its partner floats him up there a little bit. All right. 14-9-59 got a little help and still made it. 21-536 made theirs. They just opened up the gate. Waiting at the gate for the balls to come down. Go ahead and just pick them up. 2391 has one ball that does not want to be shot. All right, 9102 coming over here picking up the ball. Partner is lining up. It's made hits. Blue kind of helping 9102 with a little nudge. All right, 2391 still has that ball. Does not want to be shot. Going to figure out what to do. Human player over there just loaded 9102. Blue's going to make him shoot a little bit farther. 3 shots over the goal. All right, 14-9-59. Going to try to line up as soon as 21-536. Got its 3 off. All right, its partner, 9102. 149.59. Oh. 23.91 finally got the ball out. That's the bell for the last 18 seconds. So now they're going to figure out if they want to shoot, make some last points before they get in their little team boxes. They're going to try to get one robot completely in that little square and give room for somebody to be partial. Now we see all the referees are going to come. They're going to talk about what they saw throughout the match. They're going to talk about what they see. Right now we have a score of 115. Woo, red was after it. Blue at 21. This is not the final score. There's going to be a time period where the scores on both sides, the referees, they'll discuss if there's any penalties. Penalties sometimes can make quite a difference. We've had as many as 40 penalty points on a team in a match. So you need to be aware and kind of watch of, if they flagged me once, do I want to be flagged twice? All right, let's clear the field. Qualifier 1 is done. And red wins with 125 points. Good going, red. Blue, 36. Blue gave red 15 points due to foul. All right, qualification 2 teams should be out here. Leave your queuing tables, get set up on the queuing tables. Those that are in the third match should be on their way to the queuing tables. If you are 6547, 9034, 9103, 21392, you need to get ready to go. It always fascinates me how quickly they can get the balls on the little white lines and in the corners and in the boxes, and they get the correct color combination. Even with the robots being preloaded. FDA's checking to make sure that everything's set up, ready to go. Again, once they hit go in autonomous, they cannot touch the driver's station or the controllers until autonomous is over. We're ready to randomize. Let's see, number 1. Nope, number 3. Purple, green, ID 23. Red, ready, I need to see some thumbs, we got them. Blue, ready to go, thumbs. Scoring, ref, FTA, we're ready to go. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, everybody's doing something. One moved out, got the lead point. 1875 made its shot and moved over. And it looks like that's going to be it for right now. Okay. If they can't do anything else, they get points just for moving out of their starting area, really. All right, so we're almost there. You're going to hear a buzzer.
Drivers,
Lady
pick
says
up your
pick 'em up.
controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Can't get started until she says 3, 2, 1, go. So we got a penalty. All right, we've got human players on both sides getting loaded with their 3 balls. We have 33-601 that take the 1 shot. All right, 180, 18. All right, 2 shots, nearly there. 18-775, making a long circuitous route to make all 3. Blue, 24-547, a little short, going to move up, try to make it right in. All right, the other ones are looking for balls, are being fed balls by the human player on the side. 14-213 was being patient, waiting for its partner to get out of the way, made its 1 shot, needs to pick something up. 33-601 has 1 ball. Kind of interesting, looks like they have a board as a ramp. All right, 25-47, blue. High shot, likes to loft them up there. Missed one. 14-213, trying to line up to pick up a ball. All right, we have. Now the human player can load the robots as long as the ball and the human and robot aren't touching both at the same time. Looks like we have 1 robot that's kind of done for the match, which is going to be difficult because part of the end game is parking in the either red or blue square. 18-775 made 2. He's parking in the square. He's waiting. Yep. All right. So we got 1, looks like fully in. The other one looks like it might have 2 partials. Neither robot got completely in. And the score at this point is 85 red, 38 40. Okay, so this is not a final score, and it's not going to be final until all the end points are put in. All right, let's clear the robots off the field. Field reset there. All right, we need the next winner, red. All right, blue had 59, got 15 of those points from red in fouls. All right, folks, we need to be people getting to the queuing table when the queuer's asking you to get there so we don't fall behind. That's one of their jobs they're trying to do, is to notify you enough that you can get to the field and be ready to go. So right now we have 65-47 red, 90-34 Mustangs should be on the field, 91-03 Ravionics Rover, and 213-92 blue Ion Cats. It looks like we got their queuing tables, so you need to queue up. If you are in qualifier 4, 18775, you need to be on the red queuing table. 2:15:36, Team Stealth, need to be on your queuing table. 33:601, Mystic Matrix, you need to be on your queuing table on the blue side. 9102, you need to be at the queuing table. All right, we got on the field, we got 6547 Cobalt Colt. They are from Overland Park. We got 9034 Mustangs from Westwood. We got 9103 Ravionics Rover from Olathe. We got 21392 Iron Cats are from Olathe. Looks like we had some need to randomize. Looks like we had, and it's 3. Our FTA got it right. Purple, green. Red, are you ready? Need some thumbs up. Okay. Blue, ready to go. Scoring, referee, FTA, we're ready to go. So here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. 9034 lining up for a long shot, makes all 3. 6547 makes their 2, picks up some more. 9034 try to pick up some, looks like they got 1. Blue side looks like they're not doing very much. 9034 picking up 2 more and going to line up to shoot, and the time just got left. A little off because there's some balls that got in the way between the robot there.
Drivers, pick up your
All
controllers.
right, we're getting ready to go.
3, 2, 1.
All right, go. This is to pick up your controllers. They actually got control of the robot for the first time in the match. Most of them are looking for balls to pick up or get from their human player. 6547 has the automatic shooter thing, a little turret that helps them aim without moving the robot. Long shot, 9034 makes 2 shots back to back. Looks like one jumped out of the go. 21392 likes to throw them way up. Again, one of the robots have cardboard in it, which no biggie, just what they chose to use. 6547 is one of those few robots that can shoot far and near. 21392 making a shot. 9103 shot what it's had, and it's looking for some more balls. Both blue partners going back to the corner to pick something up. All right, 6547 made 2 back to back. 21392 lofts it up. Its partner 9103 just made some. They're going back to blue corner, be reloaded. 9034 got in the way. All right. Looks like we're getting fewer and fewer balls on the field, so now they're having to fight over what is on the field. All right. 6547 made 2. All right, that's the whistle saying the in-game is now started. 9034's made 2. Blue side looks like they're setting up for the final positioning in a little red box or blue box. 9034 a little short on that one. 6547 is going to be full in the thing, sharing the space with 9034. They can get either a full or a partial, depending if they got something inside the little red line. Looks like 6547 is fully in. 9034 didn't quite make it. Blue lines looks like both of them are in. All right, red so far has got 81, blue's 34, but again, this is not the final score. A lot of this is going to be all right, we're waiting for a referee. All right, let's pick them up, get off the field. We need those in the queuing tables to be coming over. And red wins. No fouls, clean game, very good. Blue 60, 90, red 91, and the winner. Looks like 9103 is moving up in the rankings. So we should have qualifier 4 on the field. Qualifier 5 should be getting ready to go on the queuing tables. I see one already on the red side, nobody on the blue side. All right, so for the next match should be on the queuing table, 24547, which is on the red side table already. 20391. Need to get your robot to the queuing table. Talk to your partner when you get over there. Blue side, 9103, 6547. Experienced teams probably know that they need to be over on the blue queuing table. All right, looks like the robots got themselves positioned. Some final adjustments. FDA's looking things over. Checking with the teams again, making sure that everybody's got contact with the robot, and we'll be ready to go when we hit that point. All right. Ready? Okay. All right, looks like one team on the blue side has a question. We're ready to randomize. Is it going to be a 1, 2, or 3? We're taking bets over here, and it's 1. Green, purple, purple. All right. So red ready, I need your thumbs up. Blue side ready to go. Need to have both alliance partners ready to go. Scoring, ref, FTA, 3, 2, 1, go. Woo! 3360 zipped over here just to be pushed by 9102. Now this is not intentional. This is what 9102 is programmed to do, is move out that way. 21536 made 3 balls not in the correct order. And look at that. It's smart enough, programmed well enough. It's going to get quite a few points.
Drivers, pick up your controllers.
Pick them up.
3, 2, 1.
Select your tele-up and go. All right, the robots with balls are going to be shooting. 9102 made 3 in a row. Ooh, 21536 almost got 3 and bounced one off the thing. Went ahead and opened up their gate over there so they can pick some up. We got a foul on somebody. 21536 put more balls in, goes back and opens up the gate again because it's a very convenient way of getting a lot of balls at one time. 9102 for blue makes 2. 33601, decide that 1's enough. Up, lost it. All right, so we have 18775 likes to shoot next over here. 9102 made 1 out of 2. All right, we have some dancing by 33601. Red's got some human player helping out over there for 18775, who's going to shoot over here. Its partner, 21536, goes ahead and shoots 3. You can tell they're making a lot of shots because these things are filling up quite quickly. They've been opening up the gates over and over again. Each time they make it down there, that's 3 points. .9102 makes 2, 3, 1 out of 3 shots, all up in the air. 21536 lines up. All right, that's the start of the end game. They'll continue shooting, trying to figure out if they can make some shots in the time left and still be able to get into the little square. Blue is just getting where they're trying to get for a full and a partial. Red's got one in there. All right, controllers. Woo! Blue 31, red 140. 140. You could tell that they were shooting a lot in there very quickly. Both alliance partners were firing away. All right, robots off the field. Queuing table, bring your robots over. And red wins. Blue had one foul against them, but 150.4 points for red, and that's the highest one I can think of all day. And they're the winner. Blue, a nice 47. All right, we need 4 robots over here. If you're qualification number 5, you need to be on your way to the queuing table. 5 is on the field, so if qualifier 6, you should be on the queuing table. At this point, we only have blue with both theirs. Red, 149.59. 149.59, need to be at the queuing table. 142.13, Nighthawk, need to be at the queuing table. All right, going to be doing some field repair. We've gone through almost all day with what's on the field, so it's normal to have some wear and tear on the tape. Five o'clock. Kidding, I'm okay. All right, we got a little field repair going on. We would like to do the field to be as best as possible for everybody, so everybody has the same opportunity, the same chances to show off the robot and how well they can do. All right, queuing tables are, whoop, nope. We're still looking for red. Where's the Red Alliance robots? We need to have you, we need to randomize. I'm thinking 1, like 21. Purple, green, 23. All right, red side, everybody, thumbs up if you're ready to go. Blue side, thumbs up. All right, score, ref, FTA. So we're ready to go. So 3, 2, 1, go. All right, looks like 2 of them moved, 1 shooting without moving. Oh, just about. It's programmed to pick up some more balls. And looks like the programming got stuck. 9103 is moving out. And almost made it in. Now the problem is some of the other robots will move the balls around. Okay, pick them up.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
And get it going. This is where we have everybody can control their own robot. Looks like red's already going to bump each other. Oh, 6547 just made 3 in a row. Its partner 9103 is lining up. 20391 is having a little bit of problem. It looks like getting their balls to shoot. 24547 is shooting outside the shooting zone. All right, we have Okay. 6547's lining up, shooting. Looks like all the robots in this match like to shoot in this one area. 24547 is having the human player put some balls in. There we go. 6547 shooting away. 24547 lofts it up. Comes up a little short. .20391 looks like it's thinking about things. 6547 picking up some balls. 24547 trying to pick up some stuff. 9103 going to show off shooting by shooting from here. Nope. Partner is shooting 6547, made 3. All right, makes 1, makes 2, goes off looking for more balls. 24547. There's our end of our match notification. They got about 18, 20 seconds to do whatever they're going to do in this last moment. 2391 has decided it's going to park. 24547 trying to get a partial. 6547 trying to position itself, and his buddy 9103 trying to share the space. Everything stopped. The referees are going to converse about any penalties. So blue got a full and a partial. All right. We bounce, we run, we shoot. We occasionally lose some park. Score currently is blue 62, red 15. Okay, let's get the robots off. We need the people at the queuing table. Bring your robots in, please. And the next group, let's see, blue wins. Only 5-point foul given against red. Red has 30 points. Blue has 79 and is the winner. That was qualification number 5. We should have 6 on the field. 7 should be at the queuing tables. Red side is 245.47 and 187.75. Blue side 9102. Ravanix Orion should be over on the blue table along with it 9103. Even in teleop, most of these robots are set to where their shooters, their wheels are only going to travel so fast. They really don't adjust in between areas that they're going to shoot. There's a few of them that you can see are very accurate close and far away, but that's because they program the wheels to spin at a certain time, certain speed for whatever area they're going to be shooting from. So that's additional programming, some way of controlling which speed they're going to be shooting at. Getting the robot contact problems sorted out. My goodness, our wonderful field reset folks have got it all cleared up already. Great group of hardworking kids. Some of them have been doing this all day, which is, just think about it, resetting the field every 2.5, 3 minutes all day long. All right, checking the robots. Looks like we got one that's still booting up, trying to get contact. All right, still fighting the technical problems. We're to the point that we have their team programmer out with the FTA trying to solve whatever connection problem that they have. Being the FTA means that you'd have to know everything about the technical side of it, including both programming languages that they use. We use Block to begin with. A lot of them use Java. So our FTA needs to know both languages very well. All right, looks like we solved the problem. They're rebooting. We got green on the robot. We have contact at the station. They have to set it up to where they got it selected. The robot's initialized. We need to randomize. I'm going with 1 again. Ah, I got it finally. Green, purple, purple.
Literally every.
All right, so red, thumbs up if you're ready to go. Blue, thumbs up if you're ready to go. Please do not touch your controller. Scorer. Graph, okay, we're ready to go. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, everybody's moving. We got balls flying to the right of me. 149.95, 59, 2 out of 3. Long shots by 94. And it's programmed to go ahead and pick up some more. Go over back in the shooting position. Makes 1, 2, and 3.
Drivers,
All right.
pick up your controllers.
Grab the
3,
controllers
2, 1.
and go. Everybody heading for the same position. They're going to hit each other. 149.59. Human player loads it. Some of them can't pick up from the field. 142.13 long shots. 90.34 making some hard shots into the blue side. 213.92 lofting it up. Oh, 14.213 trying to take out the referees behind the goal. 149.59 lining it up. Decide not to shoot from there. Blue 90.34 shooting. Makes 1, makes 2, makes all 3. All right. 14.213 just got a ball loaded into it. Long shot, another long shot. Makes the second one. 21.392, the cardboard bot. Got preloaded, running around, going to get in its favorite spot to shoot. A little face-off between 90.34 and 149.59 over here. 90.34 makes a long shot. 21.392 getting loaded. 90.34 trying to pick up balls in the corner. 21.392 lofts 1, loft 2 makes the second one and the third one. All right, 149. That's the notification that they have 18 seconds to go. 14.213 makes 1 long one, misses the second. We're setting up for the last few seconds. 90.34 has decided to make points by shooting and tries to get over into the blue square. Referees are discussing what's been going on, agree on the score. We have red 30, blue 95. All right, let's clear the field. Field reset, doing their thing. People on the queuing tables getting their robots over. Blue wins with a score of red 42, blue 110. Congratulations. Part of what they should be discussing when they're at the queuing table is where their starting point is, so you don't have both robots from the same team trying to do exactly the same thing. Sometimes that's kind of embarrassing. Queuing tables. If you're qualified in 7, you need to be at your, whoopsie. If you are qualification number 8, 213.92, 203.91, 215.36, 90.34, looks like you got a quick turnaround, but you need to be at the queuing table as soon as you can. All right, coming up, we have 245.47, South Raiders Robotics, 187.75, St. Joe's Circuit Breakers. On the red side, on the blue side, we got 9102 Ravionics Orion, and its partner, looks like it's from the same school, 9103 Ravionics Rover. After he checks that everything is okay, they'll randomize, which after they randomize, you cannot touch the controller. We need to randomize. I'm thinking 22. Let's see. Oh, purple, green, 23. Okay, the only thing they can do, red's ready to go, thumbs up. Blue, if you're ready, need some thumbs up. All right, we got one's distracted. Score, ref, FTA, 3, 2, 1, go. So 18,775, luckily I can read upside down, made their shot. 9102 made 2 of their shot. And that looks like about it so far. Cannot touch the controller until the time's ready. You hear it say, pick up your controller.
Drivers, pick up your controllers.
Okay, that's when you
3,
can touch and pick up your
2,
controllers, get ready
1.
to go, and go. All right, we have 9102s ready to shoot when it gets lined up. Nope. 9103 is ready to shoot, shoots one over. 24547's got all 3 balls loaded up. There's go 1, there's 2, and 3. Almost made it. 9102 shot it. 18,775 comes up close to the goal and floats it over. All right. 9102 is going to make about a 6-7 foot shot. 2. Oh, very consistent, all 3. All right. 547 decided to move up a little bit, even though it made the first shot. Threw the second shot over. 9102 is hitting everything but the goal. Opens up the gates to get some balls on the field. And the possibility of getting more 3 points rather than 1 point scores. All right, we have a robot keeps on squeezing that corner over there. 18,775. Lofts 1 in, 2 in, 3 in. 9103's got 1 ball, lining up along the rail, and just a little off. 24,547 decided we needed a few more balls. Space in its chute, get some of them out. 9102 blue gets 3 shots in. All right, that's in game. So this is where they're going to possibly make their last shot and try to get into the square before time rolls out. If they have not talked to each other when they're at the queuing table, this is kind of where it shows up quite a bit. All right. Nobody touch your controllers. Referee's going to look things over. Score stands right now at red 69, blue 95. Okay. All right, let's clear the robots off the field. People on the queuing table need to get the robots on the field. And blue wins. Red 79, blue 126. Looks like both sides fouled. We have red fouled 50 points worth, blue fouled 15 points worth. All right, on the field we have 213.92 Iron Cats, red. 203.91 Tungsten Tigers, red. We have 215.36 Team Stealth and 90.34 Mustangs, blue. All right, 213.92s from Olathe, Chisholm Trail Middle School. 203.91 Tungsten Tigers from Stillwell, Blue Valley High School. 215 Team Stealth is from Kansas City, Kansas. 94.34 Mustangs, Shawnee Mission Christian School from Westwood, Kansas. Looks like the teams are just about set up. FDA's checking the field positioning on all the robots. All right, checking to make sure they're ready to go, that they've selected whatever autonomous that they're going to use. So when they push go, it will go ahead and go and do its thing. All right, it looks like it's time to randomize. Oh, okay. All righty, clarification, some of the rules. We're ready to go. Red, thumbs up if you are ready from both teams. From both teams, blue, we need thumbs up. Scoring, ref, FTA, we're ready to go. 3, 2, 1, and go. Long shot, 90-34. Short shots by 21-5-36. People are ducking. 21-3-92. Looks like they still have a ball that they're going to shoot. 21-5-36. Now, this is all autonomous, folks. They may be doing some odd things and you're wondering why they're doing something. It's because they're programmed that way and they didn't expect that particular situation to be happening or couldn't. 2 out of 3. So close. 21-5-36.
Drivers, pick up your controllers.
All right, pick them up.
3, 2, 1.
And here we go. 2391's got his 3 shots he's going to try to get. 21-5-36 is going to pick some up and come over and shoot. 90-34 is picking up some. 21-5-36 made all 3 of his shot and has opened up the gate. Looks like the blue side's going to be scoring quite a bit. 21-3-92 lofts 2 in. 23-91's a little short. 21-5-36, 1, 2. Both of the balls that it picked up. 90-34, 1, 2, 3. 21-5-36, back to back. Blue is just on a tirade. You keep on emptying that thing up because you fill it up, and it's more points if they don't let it get too full. There they go. All right, we got 3 on 23-91. Lining up to shoot. Empty out the gate so they have some balls over there to pick up. 90-34 blue. 21-5-36 making 2. 23-91. Looks like they may be having some difficulty. 21-5-36 makes all 3 from this location over here close to me. 213, 392. Tries to fire two at the same time. Doesn't go. 2391 looks like it may have a problem. 21-536. The whistle blew, so this is in game. They're going to make their last shots, line up in their respective squares, hopefully within the time they have. And that's it, folks. Hand off the controller. All right, our head ref's looking at that, making the decision that rather than a partial, it is a full. Score right now is red 37. It's going to be changing. Blue 163. I think 163 is going to be the highest score today. All right. And blue wins. Woo, definitely the highest score of the day. 178 is a winner. Red 47's been hitting the average of the day. Field resetters are doing their thing. Robots should be leaving the queuing tables. The next people on the queuing table should be looking at what qualification we're on. 9's going to be on the field. 10 should be on the queuing table. All right, qualification 21392 is red. 24547 is red, needs to be on the red queuing table. 20391, blue, needs to be on the blue queuing table. 18775, blue, is on the queuing table, needs its partner to show up so they can start talking over about how they're going to do it and what they can do and how they can work together. This one's moving along, making sure that they're not touching the controllers or the driver's station. They cannot do that other than touch and go once they're checked out. That all has to be done before they randomize. They cannot touch it after the randomization. All right, we are ready to randomize. I'm thinking 22. Oh, purple, purple, green. That's ID 23. Final check of the field. Red, thumbs up if you're ready. All right, got thumbs up. Blue, thumbs up if you're ready. Both teams, all right. Scorer, referee, FTA. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, 6547 is the first one to shoot, gets all three in. Looks like 14959 is going to shoot 1 out of 3. 6547 automatically went and opened up the gate, picked up 1 ball, made it. All right.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
All right, teleops in operation. It's going. Everybody's moving around. 14-2-13. Looks like they're going to try to a long shot. A little short. 65-47 is Church turning, trying to aim, see the ID. 14-2-13, a little bit off. All right. All right. 14-9-59 made one. Going to grab the human operator, put some balls in its chute. 33-601 makes a direct shot in. 14-2-13 tries to make one directly in the chute rather than hitting in the target. 14-59 and is getting loaded. 14-2-13, long shot, a little short. Comes in and fires at me. 65-47, getting ready to shoot. 33-601. Fire just misses. A little jam up here. 14-9-59, lost one. Two, misses both. We're a close game, blue 35, red 29. So either side could win at this point. All right, you cannot open up your opponent's gate. That's a no-no. Long shot probably missed because 65-47 nudged him a little bit while shooting. We have 149-59 going to do the in game. 14-2-13, 65-47, all getting lined up for the final seconds. All right, final check of if they're in or not. There'll be a final check for the penalties. Now, for a partial, the robot only needs to get like one wheel past the line. They don't have to get like half of the robot or anything, and that's where the problem came up with the last one. Is real tricky. They raised the back wheels up off the ground, so technically it wasn't touching, and it looked like the middle wheel, one of the wheels that they sometimes lift up, may have been on the outside area. Referees are discussing all the events during the match. So close. We got red 44, blue 50, only 6 points, and that's like 2 balls in the target. So very, very close. All right, clear the field. Viewers, bring your bots in, and blue wins. Red gets 54, blue 65. Red got 20 of their points through blue fouling them. Red gave blue 15 points, but the winner is blue. Qualification round 10 is hitting the field. If you're qualification 11, you should be getting to the queuing table. Queuing table, that would be 9102, Ravionics. You're red. 6547, red, Cobalt Colts on the red queuing table. Blue, 9034, need to be on the blue queuing table. And 33601, your partner should be on a blue queuing table with you so you can discuss things. Looks like we have one team that took some balls with them. They graciously and professionally brought it over and said their mistake so we can get the table, the field all set. Thank you. All right, we got 9102s on the red queuing table. We do not see their partners, 6547. Blue side, I don't see anybody. Where are you at? Okay, depending on what side of the state line you are, we do have more matches coming up than we have the super qualifiers. The super qualifiers are going to be the ones where they actually have to present the robot, they have to talk about their team, they're judged for a lot of things that are not on the field. So usually after the first, the last match that they're done with, they will spend a lot of time trying to go through the portfolio, the documentation of the robot with their team, the events that they went through, how they get sponsored, all kinds of things. So making sure that now that everybody's ready to go, we need to randomize. Okay, so the robots are initialized at spot. All right, 22, purple, green, purple. All the robots are ready to go. They need to be initialized, and so they have a little arrow on the thing. Red, are you ready to go? Red, are you ready to go? Thumbs up. Blue, thumbs up. Score, ref, FTA, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, looks like one robot had its command to go against the wall. We have 18775 made 3 shot. 21392. Now this is all autonomous. So this happens. Your license partner is going the same place you are, and things happen. All right, that's the end of
Drivers,
autonomous.
pick
Get
up your
ready for
controllers.
teleop.
3, 2, 1.
Pick her up and go. All right, blue 20391 lining up. We got 2 different robots that are getting their human players to load them up. 18775 is shooting. 24547 shot 1 that missed. All right, 18775 coming over here to loft some in. Looks like 2391 is kind of having a problem. 21392 just made 3 in a row. 24547. Oh, there we go. 29391 got a shot off. 24547 made 1, made 2. All right, we got some balls rolling off the top over here. That's only 1 point each rather than 3 because the tunnel is full. We're having some misfires and stuff. Be careful, please. We don't want to get anybody hurt. All right, so they go running across the top like that. They're only 1 point. Shot in red, we got 1-2 by 21392. All right, more that 1 pointers going in because they haven't opened up the gate. All right, red lofts 2 in. We have red 31, blue 62. Saw the penalty flag goes up. All right, this is the last few seconds. Are they going to shoot? Are they going to get themselves lined up? All right, we got blues, got 1 robot that's going to be full, looks like. We got 24547 in red, and put everything down. Blue gets a full, red gets a full and a partial. All right, current score, red 31, blue 85. Depending on fouls and a few other things, that score may change. All right, qualification 11 group should be on the queuing tables. Qualification match 12. If you're in 12, you need to get ready to go to the queuing table. All right, let's get them off the field. Next team's up there. Field reset are on their way. Blue wins. Woo! Red got the acceptance of 25 points from Red's fouls. 46.95, blue win. That was qualification number 10. Qualification number 11 is on the field. 12 should be showing up at the queuing tables. That is 9103 Ravionics, 14213 Nighthawk. Both should be at the red table. We should have 21536 Team Stealth at the blue table, along with 14959. All right, on the field, we have 9102 Ravionics from Olathe Northwest High School. Its partner, 6547 Cobalt Colts from Overland Park. On the blue side, we got 9034 Mustang Shawnee Mission Christian School. Its partner, 33601 Mystic Matrix, another family group from Overland Park. Need to randomize? I'm thinking 2. That's 3. Purple, purple, green. ID 23. Do not touch your controllers. Do not touch your controllers. Before randomization is the last chance you have of touching anything. After that, do not even come close. Red side, ready to go. Thumbs. Blue side, ready to go. Thumbs, both teams. Scorer, referee, and FTA. 2, 1, go. Long shot, 9034. 1, 2, 3. Long shot, 6547 in. We have blue and red. Looks like they're tied up. Neither one's moving. They got a penalty on somebody over there. Long shot, 9034. Miss 1, miss 2.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
All right, let's go. Teleop is going. Remember, you cannot touch the ball if the ball on the field if the robot's close by. We have 3360s trying to shoot. Makes it. 9102's picking some stuff up. Long shot by 6547. Makes the first one. Whoa, okay, 9102. Long shots 9034 makes 3. Again, their tunnel is kind of full. Other side picking up some balls for the blue side. Red side shooting off. All right, long shot, 6547, being helped along by 9034. 9034 makes 1, 2, long shots, and 3, even though it's been nudged. 9102 making some shots. We have a close match, folks, 65-52. Red's in the lead right now. Blue, another shot, 9034 being helped along by 6547. Red 9102 makes 1, 2. We got some pushing and shoving going on, folks. This is getting serious. All right. Picking up balls, getting human. Oh. All right. Wild shots. I'm going to have to duck here. 9102 makes 1, 2. That's the end time warning that they got about 15 seconds left. 3360 bounces one off the goal. Red is setting up for 90-34. And that's it, folks. Controller's down. All right now we got red at 89, blue at 58. Very competitive, pushing, shoving while shooting, trying to pick up balls. This was a tough match. Probably the most shoving and pushing that I've seen in any of the matches. All right, let's clear the field. Queuing tables, need to bring your bots. Queuing tables, need to bring your bots. Red wins, and the score is 104 for red, blue 73. Blue was penalized 30 points in penalties. Red was penalized 5. All right. Queuing tables, robot over here. Next group should be heading for the queuing tables. That is qualification number 13. You should be at your table talking to your partner. All right, red side should have 6547 Cobalt Colts. Overland Park should be on the red side. Looks like your partner is waiting for you. Blue side, we have 18775 from St. Joe waiting for its partner, 9102. Please get to your queuing table. All right, robots are being positioned. They're all on. Lineman has to be careful in autonomous because any little difference between the set times they set it up means the robot's going to follow exactly what they told it to do and be wrong. Checking the robot positions, you only have to have one little piece of the robot touching the wall or touching the goal wall. FDA's checking, make sure everybody's got their program selected and they're ready to go. We're ready to randomize. Please don't touch your controller after this. 22, purple, green, purple. The only All right, red, we're looking for red. We're looking for thumbs. Thumbs. All right, we got 1 or 2. All right, blue side, thank you. Love the thumbs. Score, graph, FTA, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, 21,536 makes a quick 3. The other robots look like they're stalled. Woo, fire some more off and misses those. Lines up again to the ones that haven't been moved. 14,959 moved out, so they get 3 points. All right, 2:15:36, just racking them up. And here we have the start.
Drivers, pick up your
ready
controllers.
to start. Hold
3,
on.
2, 1.
Go. All right, it's always interesting to see the difference between pre-programmed and human control. 2:15:36 opened up the blue goal. Get some more balls out on the field. 9103 picks up 1. Sometimes they do that because they really have problems when they load more than that. All kinds of balls flying over here. All right. 21,536 opens up their gate, gets some more balls on the field, makes it easier to pick them up and fire them in like that, gets all 3. Red Alliance partner, 149.59, made 2 balls it picked up. Really rapid game. A lot of shots going into goal and a lot of shots being picked up by the people behind the goal. 21-536 is on a rampage. He keeps on opening the gate to get the balls out and then fires them all back in. 149-59, his partner fires 2 shots in, makes both. Red, 9103, shoots, misses. 215-36, 3 more. Opens up the gate, get the ball. Red is just going. 149-59. 21. All right, that's the warning that you only have a few seconds to go. Some teams will shoot, some teams will just go ahead and park it. All right, 9103 makes a final shot and then heads over to the red square. Looks like they're going to try for a partial, and that's going to be it in one. Ooh, another high score. Blue, 157. They were on a rampage getting a lot of them in. The count here says they got 42 balls in. That is quite a bit. They got 3 in autonomous. All right, let's get the bots off. The new ones from the queuing tables come in. All right, 213.92, 65.47. Need to be on the field. Let's go. On the field, folks. Other side, they're coming in. Great, thank you. We're getting this moving along. Next group on the queuing tables need to be on their way. That would be qualification number group 14. 2391, Tungsten Tigers. 9103, Ravionics. 14213, Nighthawk. 3306. All qualification number 14 players need to be at the queuing table. All right, we are on qualification 13 of 18. We only have a few more to go. Field is almost ready to go. Field reset people do such a quick and awesome job. All the robots are getting preloaded and set up. Their final checks on their program. FTA is making sure that when they push go, it will go. Some of these robots need to be initialized. They got cameras that need to see. They need to get the video ready to go. So randomizing, I'm thinking 1. Randomized. Ooh, purple, green, 23. Collins right again. All right, thumbs. Ready, red, ready. Okay, thank you. Blue, love the thumb. Okay, scorer, referee, FTA, 3, 2, 1, go! All right, 9102 making some really high shots in. 65-47, picking up more, shooting it in there. They have a wonderfully programmed robot. This is all automatic. Some wonderful people spent their time to get this thing all programmed to do all of that on its own. End of autonomous.
Drivers, pick up your controllers.
Pick them up.
3, 2, 1.
And go. All right, those that need human players are getting loaded. 65-47, he's emptying out the gate because he got so many in there in autonomous. 18-775, just made 2. All right, we got a full tunnel. We're running the balls off the top. 9102 solves that problem. 18,775, lost 1, 2, 3 in. Blue's doing really well. Red, long shot, 65-47. Net, nope, looked like they might have a bit of a problem. The ball is not moving like it should. All right. $91.02, making a long shot. Almost. Artifact. 18,775, 3 artifacts, back to back. I don't see a number on that guy. $65.47, it's automatic turret having a little bit of a problem. I think it's kind of going all over as far as where it wants to fire. 91.02 on the other hand just made 2 out of 3. All right. 65.47 trying to. Oh, there's the warning bell. You have a limited amount of time from now to the very end of the game. All right, a little help from the Red Lions up on the 91.02 move. We can see that they're getting ready for parking and trying to get the best hands off. All right, at this point, well, the points are changing. We got red at 73, blue currently is at 138. That is going to change. All right, let's clear the field. Next group, qualification 14, comes from the queuing table, gets set up. And the winners of 13 is blue. Congratulations. Oh, lucky we got some penalties that time. Red gave blue 35 points in fouls. Blue gave red 10 points. Folks, time to queue up. We have 14 coming on the field, 15. If you look at your sheet and you're 15, you should be at your tables. 9034 Mustangs, 149.59 Steel Wolves. You need to be over in the red table. 245.47 South Raiders Robotics. You need to be over on your blue table. 21.536 Team Stealth. Please be at the blue table. All right, on the field, we have 20391 Tungsten Tigers from Blue Valley High School. The partner, 9103, Ravionics, is from Olathe Northwest High School. On the blue side, we have 14213 Nighthawks from Piper High. And 3306, their partner, Mystic Matrix, is a family community type thing. They actually span 2 different school districts. All right, we're ready to randomize. What? Huh? Okay, you can see it because they're way there. All right, red, are you ready to go? We're looking for thumbs from both partners. There we go. Blue, thumbs, ready to go. Scoring. Scoring, ref, FTA. All right, we're ready to go. 3, 2, 1, go. Starting off at the Thomas, 33-601, charged into 203.91. Looks like 203.91 is going to make one anyway. The other two bots look like they kind of wanted to take this one out. And wait, okay, 203.91 is still up. Almost made the second one. All right, we're going to sit around and wait. Do not touch anything until it tells you to.
Drivers, pick up your controllers.
Now you pick up your
3,
controllers.
2, 1.
And now you hit go. All right. 14-213's made a couple of shots, a little short. 33-60's trying to line up. I'm going to move out of the way. 33-601 makes one. All right, 9103, a little short. 203.91, its partner, looks like he's lined up. 33-601 makes one in. All right, dancing robot. 33-601 makes another shot. 203.91's trying to line up. They have a little problem picking up the ball in the shooter. 14-213's looking for some balls to be dropped in. 9103 is chasing the ball into the corner. 14-213 looks like they're getting ready for a long shot. Both those are short. 23-601 bounces one in. 9103 a little short. 33-61 decides to pick the ball really close up. Likes aiming at me first and then make it in. 14-213, a little short. 9103 looking for something to shoot. 33-61 gets one picked up. All right, the warning in game. They got just a few seconds ago, 15, 14, 13. Some will shoot, try to get the extra 3 points. Some will run over and get in the box almost immediately. 9103 was going to shoot, but the ball rolled out. All right, and just in time, it looks like. All right, one red, we got full in the partial. Score as it stands right now is red 26, blue 39. This is qualification match 14. Hopefully 15 has made it to the queuing table. Means that qualification number 16 should be getting ready to go to their queuing tables. That's going to be 33-601 Mystic Matrix. It looks like a quick turnaround for y'all. 9103 Ravionics Rover. 21392 Iron Cat. And 9102 Ravionics. You should be on your queuing table at this time. All right, clear the robots, reset the field. Those currently on the queuing table need to come to the field. All right, winner, blue 64 against red 41. Looks like both sides got some fouls. Blue got 20 points taken and given to red. And red gave 15 to blue. All right, we got the robots showing up. We got two. We got two more need to be showing up. We got three. We need to get the fourth one for. There we go. We got all the teams showing up. Those in queue, you need to be going to your table. Please don't wait until you need to be on the field. All right, 9034 Mustang from Shawnee Mission Christian School. Its partner, 149 Steel Wolves from Overland Park, Blue Valley Southwest High. Blue, 245-47 South Raiders Robotics from Overland Parks, Shawnee Mission South High School. 213, 221, 536 Team Stealth from Piper High School. All right, you can see that some of the starting positions a little wild, like 245-47 is not really straight to the back, but that's fine as long as they have one wheel that's touching the back wall in this case, they're good to go. They aim it that way because they're probably going to try to make some long shots. All right, we need to randomize. They're going to make some long shot. Oh, we got 23, purple, purple, green. I've actually seen some, okay, we got red, thumbs up, red. Blue, are you ready? Thumbs up, both teams. Okay, score, referee, FTA, and 3, 2, 1, go. All right, 221, 536 makes 3. He's picking up 2 more. 14, 959's made 1. 21, 536. All right, so this is a really good autonomous. Everybody's kind of moving around, and they're going to be running out of time here shortly. 2:15:36 makes 3 more. Nearly filling up the tunnel.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Push go and let's teleop. All right, we got human players that are trying to put the balls in there, but they need to make sure the robot's in the correct location when you do that. In the meantime, 21-536 is a really hot robot. It makes most of the shots it makes. 245-47, their lines partner makes it in, but it jumps way out and had 2 jump out. 14-959 makes 2 that I saw. We got 90-34 making long shots, made 1, missed 1. All right. Lot of activity. 21-536 makes 1. 14-959 is making 1. We're right now at red 48, blue 87. All right. As what they normally do, 21-536 goes over and it empties out the tunnel and then picks the balls right up from there. All right, so the blue side's looking for balls. 149-59 is making a couple. Foul called on that last. It's okay if they go in the red zone, but if another robot hits them, then that's a penalty. All right, 21-536, okay, that's the warning that you only have about 15 seconds to go. 14-959 is making shots, but those are all 1 points because they didn't empty out the tunnel. 21-536 is positioning itself, waiting for its partner to come in, and doesn't quite make it. All right, red gets a partial. 90-35 is counted as not being all the way in. It looks like blue side gets a full. All right, blue side got 43 balls in. That's phenomenal. Red side got 18. Clear the field. We need the next set of robots coming out. Blue wins with a score of 167. They gave red 20 points. They got 5 from red. Red got 105 points. So that's qualification 15. 16 should be on the field. 17, you need to be queued up, ready to go. That is red, 215-36, Team Stealth, Piper High School. The other partner, 142-13, Nighthawks, might be the one that's actually there. Blue side, we need 65-47, Cobalt Colts from Overland Park. And 245-47. We need you to be at the queuing table, not waiting to go on the field, but actually at the queuing table so we have just a short walk over for you to get set up. All right, last minute adjustments. Make sure the robot's pointing in the right direction. Field's all ready to go. Again, once we get everything checked out, please do not touch anything on your table. That'll be a major, major penalty. All right, need to randomize. After this, do not touch anything other than go. We have 21, which is green, purple, purple. And yes, some robots actually are set up to make the difference between the two. Red, thumbs, ready to go. Thumbs up. Blue, thumbs up. Scorer, ref, FTA, 3, 2, 1, go. 9102 trying to line up. Looks like the bump threw him off. Watch out. He's probably going to shoot out that way. Everybody else looks like they're kind of waiting for autonomous to end. Robots get tired. Nobody thinks so, but they get tired and sometimes they can't get going the way they used to. They shoot short. They don't complete their autonomous. Things get loose. All right.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
Go. All right, 9103 is going to select some balls to shoot. 9102 is lining up. Makes 1, 2. Boop. Second one jumped back out. 33601 lining up. 9102. 1, 2. All right. 21392. Having the human player loaded up. They can get loaded in that little white square in the corner. 9102 looks like it's just a little off. Makes the third out of 3 shots. 33601. Line drive in. It's a one-shot shooter. All right. We have some full tubes. 9102's got one ball. It's going to try to make a shot. Its partner shoots its one shot and moves off to get another ball. 9102 sees the full tunnel and gets artifacts loose by pushing the little gate. 33601 is ready to shoot its one shot. Its partner, 9102, is trying to line up. 9102 fires once, twice, and makes both those. Score right now is blue 72, red 20. Red makes a shot, 33601. 9102 is bouncing off the edge of the target, makes 2, missed the first one. We have 9103, lost the ball. That was the warning that the end part of the game is starting up. We can see that 9102 is already in the blue box, waiting for 221-392 to get in there. Hopefully they won't push each other out, so they get 2 parcels rather than a full. And just in time, 9103 joins its partner to try to get a partial over there also. That is a very tight square, folks. And it gets very hard, especially if you're the second one in, to get one part of your robot in a partial. Partial is any part of the robot, but it has to be touching the field. It can't be just over the air above the square. You have to have the parts that touch the field in. All right, they're discussing penalties. This sometimes is a turning point in the score. And talking about the score, red right now has 25, blue is 84. All right, looks like we got the people at the queuing table getting ready for 17 of 18, means the 18, our very last one. All right, cleared the table, queuing table, let's get, oh, who won? And it's blue! We had 30 points against red that was given over to blue and got a score of 98, became the winner. Red got 43. All right, field resets going on. We have robots coming over. I see 1, 2, 3, 4. I should be seeing some robots going to the queuing tables. You guys are lucky 18 of 18 qualification. 18 should be 20391, you're red. Tungsten Tigers, your partner. 9034 Mustangs. Blue, 149.59. You need to be over on the blue table. Your partner, 187.75, is waiting for you. All right, they're almost there. Good going. We're almost ready for the last match. All right, Bins, we're coming up to the last match. Some of these players, this is the last match you're going to have in here. Make sure all your driver stations go to the people that gave them to you. You don't take them home. They try to use as many of them every time. And it just helps out. So if this is your last match or you've had your last match and you're packing up, please make sure those little driver buttons, your human player buttons, those things, make it back to the table out here at the current point, or you can bring them to me. All right, we have qualification number 17 is red, 215.36, Team Stealth from Piper High School. Their partner, 142.13, Nighthawks, also from Piper High School. Blue side, Blue Lions, we have 65.47, Cobalt Colt from United Health / John Deere and Family Community. We have 24, 547. We're ready to randomize. South Raiders Robotics from Overland Park, Shawnee Mission. We got number 3, purple, purple, green. Thumbs up if you're ready. Thumbs up if you're ready. Blue, we got that. Scoring. Up. Referee, FTA. All right, folks, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. 21.536 makes a rapid 3 shots. 65.47 makes a few shots. 21.536 decided he doesn't want to keep anything in the tube and already hit that. 65.47 picking up balls. This is all autonomous. This is what they programmed the robot to do. Some of it's because of the vision, that processing that they've put on there. So there's a little camera on 21.536 that helps them
pick
do
up your
that.
controllers.
All right, grab the
3,
controls.
2, 1.
All right, teleop has begun. 14-13. Looks like it's going to be making some long shot attempts. 21.536. Looks like they're going to like it a little bit closer. All right, we got 3 shots in. If you're a human player, be careful that you don't have your hand on the ball when the ball touches the robot. All right, 21.536, 3 shots in a row. Quickly picks up 3 balls, going to fire them off. 65.47, he's got some balls, he's going to shoot. His partner right behind him is going to shoot over him. 24.547 makes the first one. Misses the second one. And makes the third. 21.536 has picked it up. It's a little turning Makes it easy for them to turn the robot in a different direction than what they're going to shoot at. Looks like they might have lost a belt, though. I see a belt down here in front of me. So it looks like their turret's not going to be working for a while until they get the belt fixed. 24-547 shooting. We have some red and blue robots that are doing some dance together. 21-536 is trying to figure out what to do without a turret that won't work. They have to be careful you don't get more than 3 balls inside the robot because that becomes a penalty. And there we have it, folks. The warning that you only have a few seconds left to go. Right now we have 14, 13, 12. Are they going to get where they want to be? We have some pushing between the blue and looks like we're getting parked in time for 3, 2, 1 in the match. All right, current score, blue 40, it's going up, red 75. Parts are picking off the field, so the team it belongs to can get that, but it also keeps the field safe. We're really close, folks. We are almost at our very last match. All right, clear the field. Field reset. Looks like this might be the last time. Cuers, get on the field. Woo, we have not a bad match. Only 5 points in the foul. Blue's got 72. Red winner, 91. All right, for our 18th match and final for today, we have 203-91 Tungsten Tigers. They are from Blue Valley High School. Their partner, 9034 Mustangs from Shawnee Mission Christian School. Blue Alliance, we have 149-59 Steel Wolves, Blue Valley Southwest High School. And to round out the Red Alliance, we have 187-75 St. Joe Circuit Breakers. They are a family community group, probably span different areas. They are from way up in St. Joe. All right, looks like we're quickly getting together. The robots are preloaded to whatever level the teams want them to be. We got the final check to make sure the field reset is correct. Again, we try to make sure that everybody has the same opportunity to get the highest score they can in the autonomous. So we want everything to be lined up the same way each time. All right, we need to randomize. All right, 22, that's purple, green, purple. All right, red side, ready to go, thumbs. All right, we got thumbs. Blue side, thumbs. We got that. Score, referee, FTA, 3, 2, 1, go. All right, 1870-75, 3 in a row. The only other shooter is 2391. Looks like they're just a little off and need a little calibration. 9034 making 3 in a row. Going for some more balls in the time left. Coming back. This is all automatic. Get yourself correctly lined up. Makes the first one. And that's the end of autonomous.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
All right, teleop is started. We have human players setting things up, getting ready to load. 14959 lofted 1 in, 2 in. We have 20391 red that's lining up. 9034 has made some long shot. 149 is trying to get lined up. 203091 get challenging him a little bit at that. Made the second, missed the third. This is a tight match for us. We only have 45-37, 8 points. That's only 3 balls difference. All right, 93-4, long shot. 2, 3. 14-9-59 made a couple. 23-91 still trying to line up. 93-4 quickly picked up 3, made all 3 of those. And gave 18-775 a slight nudge. 18-775 is trying to get to its shooting location. All right. Red has opened up their gates, so there's a whole batch of balls over on that side now. 23-91 is getting ready to shoot. 14-9-59 shot hits 3, doing good. 90-34 going for the long shot, makes 1, 2. Oh, so close. 14-9-59. 1, 2. All 3, folks. Fantastic job. 187.75 getting lined up. That's the warning that you only have a few seconds left. Score right now is still close. We got red 80 to blue 76. That is only 4 points. That's not even 2 balls different. All right, that's it. Everybody stopped. Referees are checking to see who gets partial credit for getting in, who gets full. So red side gets a full and a partial. All right. Last match, conversations going on, making sure we get it correct before we go home. 12 points different, not that much. All right, time to clear the field. Being this is 18 of 18, I do not think we need to do a reset at this point because we do not have a 19th. All right, our wonderful field resetters are wondering what to do, being they're told not to. Probably hold on until everybody leaves, and we'll start putting things away. All right, here we go, and the final is blue wins with a score of 1 point difference. Red 106, blue 107. So very close. I hope it was an interesting, fun day, as long as with a good competitive thing. Be safe on your way home. Please make sure that you don't leave any chargers, batteries, etc. here. Make sure before you go that you have gotten everything you need to go home with.